Anyone who has been the recipient of a health professions accreditation site visit clearly knows that they are not being encouraged to showcase their program innovations. Instead, they are being judged against a prescribed set of standards and narrowly defined expectations. Anyone who has participated as a member of an accreditation site visit team knows that they are not there to provide accolades for innovative approaches. Instead, they are looking for time-tested and standard approaches. Instead, they are required to go through checklists of required and recommended evidence, rarely deviating from a set formula. To really analyze this proposition, we must understand and agree upon the definition of innovation. Innovation means the act or process of introducing new ideas, devices, or methods. Synonyms are change, alteration, revolution, upheaval, and transformation. The problem with innovation in the accreditation of health professions education is that innovation inherently accepts the possibility of failure. Accreditation will not allow for or support any minute probability that something new and innovative might not work out exactly as it was intended. Edward D. Hess, professor of business administration and Batten executive in residence at the Darden Graduate School of Business, says that to embrace innovation, it is necessary to accept failure as a part of the process. He advises that from failure comes learning, iteration, adaptation, and the building of new conceptual and physical models through an iterative learning process. He states, almost all innovations are the result of prior learning from failures. In fact, the U.S. Department of Education includes this exact disclaimer on their website for the Office of So-Called Innovation and Improvement. Educators should implement these innovations at their own risk. Here are just some of the ways in which accreditation limits innovation. Accreditation serves as a barrier to entry for new colleges and universities and limits new models of education. Accreditation processes demand excessive time and resources that could be better spent supporting innovative approaches to delivering the curriculum. Accreditation limits flexibility to cater the educational experience to individual students' needs. Accreditation standards support professional isolation by maintaining educational silos. Accreditation standards emphasize institutional models for clinical education despite the reality that the delivery of care most often takes place in outpatient and community settings. It limits the ability to do community-based clinical education approaches. Accreditation imposes significant consequences for poor student performance resulting from new innovations. Accreditation makes comparisons against accepted standards of what traditional college or university is supposed to look like. Lindsay M. Burke, the Will Skillman Fellow in Education at the Heritage Foundation, sums it all up. The current accreditation system has slowed competition and innovation in higher education. In conclusion, I think that we can all clearly see the models we have for health professions education accreditation stifle innovation by strangling the life's blood from those innovators who see opportunities and those who see things just a little bit differently. Thank you for your vote.